Everyone, welcome back to Yellow Cottage Soapery. Today I am making a soap that I made a really long time ago. I'm changing it up. It's called Endlessly in Love, and the fragrance is a dupe of Victoria's Secret's Endless Love, and it says it's a green fruity floral bouquet with apple, rose, and jasmine with a sweet woodsy musky background. So I decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to, actually let me show you where is it? This is the bottle that the fragrance came in. It's from Nature's Garden. And if you can see here on the side, it has a little sticker. So I was like, well, that kind of gives me inspiration for color. Well, this is like a magenta color, and I couldn't come up with that color when I was trying to make melt and pour hearts. I tried 3 different times and could not come up with that color. It's more like a voodoo pink from Mad Oils, and I don't have any of that. But I'm going to do purple instead. So I'm going to kind of do purple on the bottom. Maybe, I don't have embeds, so I'm going to try something different to maybe try to get a heart. And then on the top will be blue and white. And I might pipe on the top. It just depends. I'm not really sure yet. So let's go ahead and get started. This is my lye and water solution, and it's a good idea to pour it down your stick blender because then you get less bubbles in your batter. And I'm soaping at room temperature. I always do, and that for me is about 72 degrees or so. I do warm up my oils just to make them more fluid if they've been sitting for a day. I measured this out yesterday. So I just put it in the microwave kind of to loosen the oils up, because the coconut oil and the butter, the shea and coconut kind of go to the bottom. And they don't harden, but they're not fluid. So I just warm it up a little bit. I can't remember how this fragrance behaves. Hopefully okay. It smells really, really good though. So I forgot to tell you my colors. I'm going to do, well, I did show you kind of the picture, but I have several different blues. This one is Brilliant Blue from Nurture Soap. I have a Brandious Blue from Nurture Soap. I also have a little bit of a Twilight Blue from Mad Oils. And I have a couple different purples and a hot pink. I'm going to try to mix and come up with a pretty pinkish purple color. This is going to be, one of these is going to be the pinky purple color. So I wanted a decent amount because I have to pour it on the bottom. And the other is going to be blue. And then I'm going to just do a couple other shades of blue. Sorry, you can't see. I'm just kind of, making a little bit more blue. back to pipe, and I had a little bit more of the one blue than I wanted, so I just kind of squirted it on the top here. Now I have two of the blues in one bag, and then I have the other blue, like the one I use for the base, in another bag, and then in between I have the pinkish purple color. And I think I'm just gonna try, I hope I have enough piping, but I think I'm just gonna try to make like a frilly, this is kind of, they're different thicknesses because I stick blended the pink and not the other. So it makes it a little hard to pipe when they're not all the same thickness, but I'm gonna give it a go anyway. Try to just, I guess, just do these lines. I'm going to go ahead and cut this Endlessly in Love, and that's the top and the side. It was so strange because when I went to pipe it, obviously I didn't have enough, and the second thing was that the pinky purple color, I was trying to get a heart, and there's a heart, although it looks like a broken heart, but at least it's a heart. When I went to pipe, the pinkish purple color started to rice. And so it kind of came out, I mean, it doesn't harm the soap at all, just aesthetically. But it was so weird because it started getting kind of clumpy, and the blues were fine. So I knew, even though, you know, that I didn't have enough, that I was going to just have to swirl it or something. So the top did not turn out how I wanted it to, but that just goes to show you with soaping, you never know what will happen. I mean, nothing riced up, you know, to that point. It was completely fine. And for whatever reason, the pink decided to rice at the last minute. So you always have to kind of go with the flow with soaping, and you never know what it's going to do. I've soaped with the same fragrance a couple of different times on many occasions, and one time it would be perfectly fine, and the other time it would be horrible. So you just kind of have to go with it. And I think this turned out pretty. I like the colors. I was trying to do something not pink, because if you look on my Instagram, it looks like I've done the last 5 soaps have been pink. This is kind of pink, but not so, you know, like the others. So it's a beautiful day today. I have my windows open, and I think I've talked about the little pond we have out back here. It's not really a pond. It's kind of a cross between a pond and a lake. And there's a little heart, a broken heart. We have had so much wildlife out here, all kinds of birds. Right now we have seagulls, which I don't like, but they come here because not many people are on the beach feeding them. So they come here every year at this time. But we also have cormorants, I think it's called, and they swim down in a group, and they just constantly dive down to get fish, come up with fish, and then the seagulls are trying to take the fish. We have herons and cranes, and they're all trying to get the fish. And I'm worried about, my brother told me that the cormorants can clear a pond or a lake or whatever of the fish, because they're here in a swarm. And there's these other little weird looking things. They have like a peaked tail and they have like a mohawk. And I've tried to look up and see what they are, and I can't find anything. And they do the same thing. They go under. The cormorants and these go under, and they will go under forever. And I watched a video. They just swim as fast as a fish and then come up with the fish. It's so weird. So, I mean, we have had every kind of bird out here, along with our ducks and swans. And so it's been really nice to watch, but I'm worried about the fish, it clearing out the fish. So I thought about calling DNR and having them, you know, come and see. I don't know if there's anything we can do. We also have hawks and crows. It's crazy out there right now. They think spring is coming, and I'm hoping so. But if you guys know anything about these cormorants or how to kind of scare them off, I haven't found anything online, but let me know, because I'm a little worried about, you know, this fish stock in the pond. But thank you so much for watching, you guys, and I will see you all in the next video.